Final Fantasy 13-2. The story so far, Cabal. Cool. We have to figure out the labyrinth.
You'll be sure to arrive in the future you want. This must be the eclipse.
You know what this is?
Welcome back, guys. Last episode was pretty much a disaster. It feels like I'm incredibly underleveled at this point in time. Usually in a Final Fantasy game, of course I'm playing it for Let's Play purposes at the moment, I would grind in areas I've been. Level up as much as I possibly could of the monsters until it felt like I couldn't level anymore, and just continue on with the game. I'm not doing this for the purpose of the Let's Play. I need to pause and actually grind to get myself back up to where I think I should be. But that last boss ended up harder than I thought it would. I mean, the Behemoths felt like they were a challenge that you shouldn't really be taking on at that moment. But that boss that we fought, it just wrecked me. Honest to God, it wrecked me. I mean, it only took us one try after getting killed, but I'm not used to dying in these kind of games, which begs the question, do I need a Sentinel character for my Paradigm Party thing? It might be a good idea, despite the fact I haven't got one available yet. Do I need someone that can take the damage? Tank the damage, and then I'm fine from then on? It seems kind of like I've messed up somewhere, but it also feels like I haven't at the same time. I've just been progressing with the game, killing every enemy, and then all of a sudden the difficulty hikes up ridiculously randomly. So, while we have the chance, I want to sit down and level up. So what is this? That gives biological and magic. That's very good for Kate Sif then. We're just going to level him up as much as possible. Curasa. That probably would have helped if I did that. Right then, we can't do that. But Curasa is a better form of cure. So that's extremely helpful. Should have been really helpful if I went into it with a battle like it. But I didn't level up before the boss because, of course, why level up when you think that you're not going to engage any enemies? Gale Strike. Was that in previous Final Fantasy 13? I want to get that. I want to get to that. So we should level up Medic with some people because he can get a sooner as well. That would be very helpful because that last boss was debuffing us quite a bit. But let's keep going with the normal setup, so to speak. Going to get to hopefully Gale Strike and Asuna is what I want to get to here. Gotta be careful in case I mess up anymore. Life Siphon is at 28. What level am I at? 24. Alright, let's get Asuna. Oh, no, another commando node. Carefully, cheeky monkey. That's what this is about now. I could have got Asuna then. Okay, Asuna is going to be helpful for any boss like that again that debuffs us. Because of course I can put Medic on more than one person. I might change him to Medic now he's got Asuna, and make sure he has that available whenever I need it. Right, I thought that rolled on with Medic then. I was really going to start like raging, but it didn't. So there we go, Commando. We can get Life Siphon next time round. So that's him done. Right, madame, are you ready to go up a level with Saboteur? That is my question. It is odd for magic level, so let's give it a go. Because she can get to spell, which means any buffs on the enemy will get completely nullified, so that's helpful as well. What level will she get Asuna? She gets Asuna at level 10, which isn't exactly too helpful. Let's try leveling her up to it. Let's try getting her there. So Sabo will work for to spell here. Nicely done. With my magic bonus. Right. What to move forwards to is the next question. Let's go... Yeah, I can use Medic. Right then. Want to go Ravager, get Thundara. Would be nice. God, this is complicated, this board. It actually is. We need to go even for our... Yes, we do. That would be a good idea to go even when we can. And pick up Thundara. New spells. Right. Sentinel's the easy thing to chuck down on those boards. It's just we want to move towards getting useful abilities, and Sentinel isn't exactly all that... Well, I'm probably underestimating it, and that's probably why the last boss was ended up so blooming hard. It's probably exactly why that happened. Right. Medic again. And Sabo or Ravage? When's my next one? Frost Strikes. So we'll go Sabo. And that's all our leveling done for the start of the episode. So, time to move on. I really feel under-leveled, so that might help out quite a bit. There's a chest round here, but it's finding it that's the problem. It's like behind there. Beep beep, Kupo?
Over there, Mom.
Random level chest. Nice. Serenity Sachet. I don't no clue what that is. Now everyone's legging it my way. Everyone is legging it this way. I'm just gonna go up here and mess around then, sir. That might be the way back. Ah, that's the chest I can hear. So let's head down to Hope after picking up this chest. Move on with the story. I'm not really sure about the whole difficulty level of this so far. It's slightly ridiculous at times. Other times it's like nice and easy, smash the enemies. And then it's like, whoa, really hard all of a sudden. Right then.
Guests of yours, Director? Watch your step in there. Thank you.
Isn't the Academy a research institute? Why do you need so many soldiers?
Without the Fal'cie around, we have to be able to protect ourselves. And that means guns.
The time distortions spawn hostile creatures. Until we can resolve the paradox, we need military force to repel threats. These armed patrols are essential for our safety.
Makes sense. Where are you actually going, Hope? Because you're the objective, so we need to follow you.
Let's see. What's next direction?
A warding talisman. Are we stopping here? Okay.
A great many things have happened.
After meeting with me again, Hope seems lost in memories. What should we talk about? I want to know where Saz is.
I wonder how Saz and little Dodge are doing.
We've been out of touch. Saz took Dodge to live on Grand Pulse, and he was flying airships the last I heard. Then suddenly they both disappeared. I searched everywhere but never found them.
Look at us. All gone our separate ways.
Yes, and I can't tell you how much it means to have you here now. Saz and Snow may have set off on different paths, but I've started to think that, in the end, we're all headed towards the same goal.
Okay.
So, what happened?
Still got to talk to you more then.
A great many things have happened.
Find out about everyone, eh?
So, Hope, have you heard anything from Snow?
Nothing, I'm sorry to say. Not a single word. Not since he left on his mission.
No sign of him for 10 whole years? Sounds like we're not the only ones traveling through time.
You might be right. Considering Snow's uncanny ability to find trouble, he's almost certainly aware of these temporal aberrations.
Snow might be time traveling.
A great many things have happened.
Love that guy just walks in between us like that.
Hope, do you still think my sister is trapped inside that crystal pillar?
I always had doubts, and it wasn't just me. Saz had them as well.
Really? Saz too?
Yes. He couldn't believe that Lightning would just up and leave Sarah like that. After all, she was the one who said we shouldn't face things alone. That we should stick together.
Okay, and then the last conversation.
A great many things have happened.
This is some kind of ancient city, right?
The city of Padra, or so we believe. It was the center of a great kingdom built by a nation known as the Farseers.
The Farseers? You're telling me there used to be enough of them to build this entire town?
According to our research, we believe they constituted an entire nation. A polity that was ruled by a Cirrus.
Can you see me now? Standing here in this place?
So this nation, Padra? Their leader was a Cirrus, right?
Yes. The Cirrus would read the fates, see the future, and guide her country.
Yule.
So Noel knows this Yule, obviously. But how and what and why?
Here.
Thanks.
You've traveled through time. I suppose it's not surprising you know about these things. The power to rule was passed down from one Cirrus to the next. She was always called Yule.
If they could read time, why did they die out? Surely they could see the danger coming and do something to avoid it.
No, they were destroyed because they could see the future.
Why?
The Cirrus Yule foresaw the future destruction of this city. Some citizens wanted to try to avert the disaster. Others felt that they should simply abandon their homes and run. A few fell into despair and took their own lives. The divided populace clashed. The nation was torn apart by civil war.
Being able to see the future is awfully dangerous. It can mess with people's heads.
Tell me about it. The nation fell apart, and the survivors fled into the wildlands, avoiding contact with others.
Huh. So you know the story.
Oh! Come on, Director Hope! I want to show them! It's okay to show them, isn't it?
This way. Here. This is what lies at the heart of our paradox. The Oracle Drive. We've been giving it careful study.
But how did you...
Wait. You know of these devices?
Oh, well, yeah. I've heard of them. In books and stuff.
The Oracle Drive appears to be some kind of recording apparatus from ancient times. We've excavated a number of the devices. However, the recordings depict things that cannot be possible. Perhaps you should see for yourselves.
This is how it works.
The device was excavated from an ancient part of the ruins. We used carbon dating methods to determine age. The device and the recording stored within are several centuries old.
But it shows lightning.
Someone in the past recorded this vision of the future. Perhaps it was the Cirrus Yule herself. What we're concerned about, however, is this. You'll have to excuse the image quality. Yes, I think so. We need to conduct further analysis to be certain.
Is it broken?
No. We've tested both device and data, and everything is nominal. Yet, when we try to view the recording, we get this. Perhaps it's not the recording that's broken. It's the immediate space-time in which we are located.
You mean it could be the paradox? Because the surrounding space-time is twisted, that might be directly affecting the device. So, if the paradox is eliminated, space-time will return to normal. Then we could see the prophecy and find out where my sister is.
Yes, I believe so.
Right.
Here.
An artifact!
This object serves as a key, is that right? We tried to make it work ourselves, but with no success.
Yeah. We can use that to travel across time.
Then you may have it. I think it'll be far more useful to you than us. Here.
During the years that passed as we traveled outside time and space, Hope had devoted himself to his research, trying to unlock the mystery of the paradox. If the gates are the cause of the puzzle, they might also be the key to unlocking it. But I wonder, am I getting closer? Will I find lightning in the end?
Time to find that gate.
It was in the ruins.
Right then, that was a lot of story added in there. Quite crazy happenings, of course. CRS is seeing things in the future, kind of like a certain lady might be able to. Just saying. Certain lady that's having flashes whenever she looks at certain things. But yeah, a lot to do, a lot to do.
You understand why I wanted to show you the Oracle Drive?
I think I do. You've been looking for lightning too all this time.
Yes. It's not much of a clue, but I thought you should see it all the same. And I wanted you to see how far we've come.
Hope has been analysing the Oracle Drive and the images appear to be lightning. What should I ask him? Okay.
Hope, have you ever heard of Valhalla?
I've seen the name in the Padron texts we recovered. A forgotten region, I think.
Was there anything more? That's the place where Noel met lightning.
I'm sorry. We've only been able to decode fragments. The only other thing we've found is a reference to some invisible or unseen realm.
Okay, some invisible realm. Outside of our space-time, most likely. So, story.
The Academy's troops are made up mainly of former Sanctum soldiers. My commanding officer even fought in Cocoon's capital city.
And you were probably the bad guy. But yes, it's probably some side quests to take here as well, but it doesn't look like side quests are that easy to find or deal with, considering the time travel aspect of it.
If I could go back in time, I'd go back 10 years ago and try to stop Cocoon from falling out of the sky. Although, I guess that would mean we would be under the Fal'cie's rule again.
If things aren't recorded, this incident...
I love how everyone really does just seem to gravitate towards you in this game. Every single human being will walk towards you and just like, yeah, no. They yatter, they do.
You're friends of the director, right? Don't let me get in the way of your investigation.
I guess the previously unopened terrain will now be opened. Like, still here, treasure chest, strangely enough. It's up somewhere.
I have my faults, but at least I'm diligent.
Oh, Chocobocolina's up here. And there's a place up there to experience as well. So where to be heading?
The creatures that appear due to the paradox are foreign indeed. It's like the laws of physics don't even apply to them.
So they're from a different world. Maybe from Valhalla.
Whatever the case, it's all conjecture. We don't have enough samples to prove anything.
I think I should stop talking to people when I'm standing so close to them.
I want to go back to the city.
Because that's what's going to... Oh. No, we literally got swamped. My voice went really high. Right then. I'm going to take out the white one because you look obviously different than the other guys. I was about to say, do you not take any damage? But I just actually didn't even hit you, did I? Please do not do any dances of deliriousness. They just knock you down. They stop you doing attacks entirely. That sucks. Ow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not really dying? They seem to really hate Null, these guys. Yeah, all the enemies seem to have ranked up in overall HP and difficulty. It's quite odd, that. I all of a sudden seem to be out of my depth a little bit. There's another one down. We're not that bad off now, to be honest. Let's try to get his chain up. Yeah, these guys take a long time to get down. Only 3 stars, so I'm either underpowered or something's up. Either I'm underleveled or there's something else going on here. We just picked up 2 new monsters. And I'm hoping one of them has a good role. Oh, a synergist. That's fairly interesting. Mostly everyone we pick up seems to have a commando or ravager role. Early peeker, strong and vicious. Melee proof. I don't know whether to put someone in, really. I kind of like my current 2 guys, in a sense. I'm looking for someone to, like, Sentinel, maybe, or... I'm not sure myself. Don't be a behemoth. The enemies come and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna die. Right, 3 of you guys. We've killed lots of you guys before. I'm not too afraid of you, that's for sure. Don't know why Null chooses Blitz all the time. I really should stop letting them auto battle. But he did actually get the hit off on that time. Let's go. No, we go down quite easily, Null. Depending on what enemy we face. And we got one of those wolves as well now.
There's a considerable time-space distortion up ahead.
There's one over there as well, madame. A pearl necklace. Lovely. Or not. So we can jump down here. I hope I'm not getting myself into further trouble. Ah, it's a gate. Lovely. For our next destination. So this area was more or less, because there were the behemoths as well, just designed to be, like, have a hard boss in it or something. Use a hollow artifact to activate the gate? Yes.
Here. This must be the gate Hope was talking about.
Maybe. Yeah? What?
There's something on your mind.
Yeah, well, sure, but it's just personal stuff.
Noel seems troubled about something. He says it's personal. How should I respond? Bothered by the Moogle? It's about the CRS.
Is it about the Cirrus?
That's right. Nice guess.
It must be so strange to be able to see beyond your own present.
That reminds me of something Lightning told me. She said that from Valhalla, you can see all of history.
If that's true, then the Padre Cirrus and Lightning have seen the same things. Which means Lightning already knows what's going to happen to us. Something had been bothering Noel. And it had been ever since we heard the story about the Padre Cirrus Yule. But, of course, he wasn't the only one who was troubled. Was it really lightning I saw in the flickering images of the prophecy? The only way to find out is to go through this portal and solve the paradox.
A potion for life trigger award. Right then. New location unlocked, Oerba, 200 AF. So I'm kind of disturbed by the fact that we got so spanked on that level here. But it seems like a one-time thing here because there's only the one gate. Still, it was harsh as hell. And it also looks, if you look at the top right, the gate matrix, so there was a split off I could have taken, maybe from here. And that I could have taken and didn't take. So maybe that was the easier pathway and I've just completely missed it and ended up going the hard route.
Oerba, Grand Pulse, a land that bears the scars of ancient war, where flakes of crystal gather and shift like sand in the desert. The Academy has restricted access to this place because it is the homeland of the two heroines who turned to crystal and held Cocoon safe in the sky. It is a land that now, 200 years later, has been swallowed into a rift between time and space.
Time to go then. Vanille and Fang's hometown. It's a place I haven't. It's 200 years after the fall, in fact. So that's an interesting thing. We're 200 years in the future. Wasn't that... Oh, that was about the time that... Yes. That makes sense. It was about the time that Fenrir blocked out the sun. So that's why we're going there. I couldn't have twigged that before now.
What's happening? The world is falling apart.
Is this a future where everything has been destroyed? Or is it a distant past before the world has even come into being?
Space-time has doubled and twisted on itself. The past and future are tangled together as one, Kupo.
The paradox is affecting space-time itself.
Right. And we have to find out what's causing this. Okay.
Whoever it was that created the paradoxes, did they really want an empty, dead world?
In a world abandoned by the Fal'cie, the ones who are left behind craved nothingness, an empty world.
Where did you hear that?
It's just an old fairy tale.
So we didn't really make it to Oerba. We're not making it to Fang and Vanille's hometown. We're just trapped in the middle of nowhere. How crazy does that look? Literally half and half. What's that?
It's like a maze. A crossroads within the paradox itself.
In this space-time, the past and future intersect. I bet if we solve all these puzzles, we could dissolve the current paradox.
Now you're thinking, Kupo.
Okay, that makes sense that puzzles solve the paradox. I don't know about you, but that's a bit far-fetched, but To escape this temporal rift, you must restore the bonds between crystals of the same shape and color. If you press and hold A when on a tile that holds a crystal, a shining line will be drawn along your subsequent path. Simply moving to a crystal of the same shape and color to connect them. The shape and color of the crystals will continuously change, so careful timing is essential. Once all the crystals have been connected, exit through the portal to continue your journey. Right then. I don't have any time. I don't have any... Have I got to... Oh, no, I do have time. I have to draw the cake chef for... Oh, I ran out of things. Oh. Right then. That wasn't too hard. It was a bit confusing about what I was doing, but anomaly resolved. Where did she jump to? Time Stardust fragment. Okay, we're back to where we were with the path continuing ahead. Don't know why she was just jumping off out of nowhere. Oerba 200 AF village proper, but it's still like out there, if you know what I mean. Whoa! CF. Hopefully they don't kill us, like every other enemy has been trying to do recently. I think we want to take the Seekers first. Ow, what on earth just lowered our HP that much? Wow, what is doing that? Is it the big monster himself that's just completely and utterly destroying us here? I need to change the diversity, really, actually, think about it. We're not bad off now, actually. After taking those first 2 hits of doom, the gas just started wandering around, and whatever cast the spells isn't destroying us so harshly anymore. Right then. We're gonna have to stagger this to kill it in a nice efficient manner. Or at least put up its chain gauge quite a bit. Tap there to keep his chain gauge up. I think I will kill it before Noel gets killed. Okay, the enemies are a lot harder. I wasn't really expecting that. So we have to be really careful when we're fighting even normal monsters now. Right then. Chocobo greens, nothing that way, nothing that way. We're heading down this way then. I wonder if we can get back more of the town as we go along here. Covered by desert. Upgraded version of Scandroids? Maybe I can capture one and replace my current one. No, they're normal Zerg Scandroids. They just got loads of HP. Why are you blitzing over here, Noel? Alright then, we don't have nothing to fear from these guys, but all the same, at least it's free experience. We can beat these guys and not have much of a worry. Unlike the previous crop of people we've been fighting, who have been completely and utterly destroying us. Still didn't get 5-star, mind you. For those guys we need to fight and farm off of a little bit. It's kind of crazy to have this music with lyrics throughout the whole game, to be honest. Right then. Bat ambushing me on the stairs there. There's bats. think the bats might need to go down first, actually. Is it the Seekers doing the fire, or is it my... No, it's actually my Sarah doing the big fireballs, isn't it? Blitz is good here because all the monsters so near, it's just AoE for days. Look at that, the Blitz is going to hit 3 of them, so much more damage. So without the big guy around, these guys aren't a threat at all, so we got to watch out for the big guy. The Ghast himself is the only actual worry. Every other enemy here we can face quite evenly, so that's a good sign. And where is this treasure chest? It's inside the building by the sound of it. Come on, robot thing. Random. Get the experience while I can. Might have to go back and fight those behemoths one day. Try take the big guy out first. He's the only one that is a real threat to me, if I'm correct. So taking him out first might be the right course of action. Actually, I need to change the diversity. Because the Cake Stiff is getting completely nutty destroyed over there. We should be okay for a bit now. Well, the Scandroids are doing a little bit of damage around the place now. So we're going to have to go back to diversity, I think. Let some cuirasses land on us. The curing Cake Sith. The Blitz will finish them off quite nicely. Let's get the last one. Look at Cake Sith mewing through the battle there. Potent Bolt. It's all about getting that experience. Chocolina! Chocobocolina!
Bargains, bargains everywhere.
But how are you here as well? This makes no sense. Right, nothing more to get. I mean, we've already got the best weapon damage-wise. There's a lot to get special, though. Are these things for our monsters to put on them? That is cool. Fairy wings and a headdress of courage. A parasol sounds so cool. The monster with an umbrella.
Everyone comes to me to stock up on their time-traveling goods.
She can time travel as well. Okay, that makes sense. We need her to kind of acknowledge it. Giddy up, Mog. Time for another puzzle.
Another head scratcher.
Same one? Okay. I'll tell you what. It's going to be really annoying to me if we actually took the harder path and there was an easier path to take throughout this whole thing. Hey, wait a second. That one's too far away. Oh, those two are near, so we'll do those two. Those two next. Oh, I didn't hold it long enough. That was a bit of an idiot mistake. Can I not? Oh, do I have to join them in a certain way, do I? Is that what I'm doing here? So I have to build the lines in the right way. I thought I was just making lines no matter what. So I've actually done it wrong. Ah, no, I haven't. No, you build it no matter what. It's fine. You can do it in any way possible. You just have to draw the lines. I thought you'd actually have to draw them in a specific fashion. And then it's just got me a bit confused. Stage 1. More than one stage. Okay. So we can link them up in any way that we possibly want. We don't have to worry about fitting them to any kind of design. Except when more and more become like this, you have to be quite fast about things. That's the right one. That one's there. Well, those two are near, so we'll do those two. And we'll do those two next. These two. Okay, these ones are a bit... Okay. We don't have an orange one. That's the one I was looking for. Okay, we need that one to there. And then that one there. There's a lot of joining up to do, actually. You would think there was less joining up with this many. I would think there was less joining up to do with that many. Okay, we bring back even more of Oerba and picked ourselves up another fragment. There you go, Mog, get in there with your side words. But anyway, guys, I'm going to call that a day for now. Thank you for watching this episode. There's been mucho story. Let's put it that way. A lot of story today. At least I haven't died this episode. But yes, tune in for the next episode, and I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching.